CP the Tool Addict, woo, coming back at you. We've got another fantastic video today, and hats off to all you guys that have been subscribing and liking my videos. You guys are doing a fantastic job, and I cannot say enough positive things about all the help you've given the channel and all the help that you're doing for the channel. Every time you smash that like button and every time you subscribe, it helps the channel out. Give me 1 second here, I just lost the light. Alright, quick fix. I'm not a videographer, so I just try to do my best here. But so anyways, guys, today's topic is going to be about the October flyer for Mac Tools, and that is about the pry bars. Now, pry bars are one of those things that I believe that when you buy once, you're done. You'll buy once, cry once, whatever you want to do. And there's a lot of great pry bars out there. Mayhew makes a lot of good pry bars. You know, a lot of people make a lot of good pry bars. I have purchased a... Where's that little feller at? Oh, yeah. You know that I have purchased a Cornwell. This little guy is super handy, I'll tell you what. This is super freaking handy. Alright, so this is a 3/4 inch pry bar. Okay? And I really like this because it's short, quick, and it's stout. This is definitely awesome, and definitely I would recommend getting one like this. This 3/4 inch shank doesn't flex hardly at all, and I love the fact that it's only about 30 inches in length. And this is definitely, and I don't care who you buy it from, it doesn't mean just Cornwell, but this is USA made. Cornwell does make these, and they're in-house, so these are really nice. This wide tip is super awesome for big jobs, big things that you have to get into. Definitely like this, but we're not here to talk about the Cornwell one exactly, so, but I just wanted to show you a 3/4 inch shank, because there's 3 different sizes you have. You have a 1/2 inch, a 3/4, and a 7/8. We're going to talk about the 7/8. And now, even though I don't have the new set, I have a set that I've had forever, which is the Mac 1/2 inch. And these have the old handles on it, and you can tell that they have been well used and well cared for, because I love these pry bars. Now, will I be getting traded out? Do I like the new handle? Yes, I love the new handle. My favorite pry bars that I use that I have here, this is my little guy right here. This is a just a little short one. This one's a 8 inch PB8R, and I believe they still use the same part number. You'll just get a different handle, but this thing's really handy. Then I also use the crap out of this guy, and you can see that I've definitely mauled this one, and this is my 15 inch model, which is definitely obviously a go-to one too. It's quick, it's easy to handle with one hand. This one, not so much, believe it or not. It's a 12 incher. It's kind of been not used in 20 years that I've had this. It's kind of been in between. And I do use this one quite a bit. I have not broken the tip off of this one, but this one is my 31 inch. So in the set that's in the flyer, and I can tell you this much right now, you'll be seeing this if you haven't saw it already, it'll be on a video. That's what the set I paid for back then, $139 for the set. And this was a 3-piece set. So I bought that. That was a great deal, that set. And then I added on the little guy to it. And I also added, and these are all 1/2 inch shanks. This is the 42. This is the biggest pry bar you can get. I do use this one, but it does flex. I have used this one a little, not quite as much. Actually, you can see that I've used all the other ones, lo and behold, most of the time, but not quite as much as this one. Just usually because this one only gets brought out for pulling a ball joint apart, and a lot of times I use my pickle fork, especially when you're replacing ball joints. You can use a pickle fork when you're going to replace the whole ball joint anyway. So it has been used. They all have the striking caps on them. The new ones are no different, and we'll show you a new handle because I do have a new Mac one because I upgraded to the bigger one. So like I said, this is the 1/2 inch shank, and these ones give a little bit. I will tell you that the 1/2 inch is better for the smaller ended stuff, but I do like the Cornwell. I have found myself, when it comes down to it, I'm going to the Cornwell a lot when it comes to stuff that's in that realm where I can just use the thing about it is that being able to control this, having the having the poop in your pants, I suppose, to be able to control this thing with the size that you're getting, that's what matters. And you know, the 42 is just a little bit out of control, and usually these little guys come in super handy. So once you buy a good set of pry bars, and I'll tell you this much, I love these handles. These handles work out great. They do fill up a little bit with crap in them. Not that big a deal. I don't care. They clean up fairly decent. And they've been really good throughout the years. And I beat on the ends of them. You can see they've been whacked on. My hand never slips off of these. And I cannot tell you that in 20 years, these have been some of the best pry bars. I have used guys' Snap-on ones. And the older handles were nicer, but they still were slick. The older square plastic ones and the new ones are terrible in my opinion. I'm not a fan of the Matco ones, and I will tell you that honestly, to right down to it, when it comes down to it at the end of the day, I think Mac has killed it with their pry bars, and they are top of the line when it comes to them. Decent price, and they have a great handle, and they work fantastic. Obviously, I've used these for years. So, let's talk about the new Mac handles, because I'm sure everybody wants to see this one. 7-inch shank. Look at this. These are all made in the USA too, guys. But the new Mac handles are fantastic. And I've absolutely been beating on this thing. And I have been using it. And it is getting a workout a lot of times. Because even putting car tires on, I'll tell you, I'll just put this underneath and help me lift it up. Leverage is your friend when you have something big and heavy. And this is awesome. The new Mac handles have a striking cap on them as well. These handles do not slip. They feel fantastic when you're using them. This one is a PB44CR. There's the part number. Take a screenshot, whatever you have to. 7/8 shank. This is 44 inches long. This thing is the mother of all pry bars. There is one that's longer, but I think it's a 3/4 inch shank. So it doesn't technically... It isn't quite as stout. This thing doesn't flex. I can get on this thing and hop on it. And I'm no little fella. So, if this is... I have the perfect pry bar setup. I don't think I need anything else. I would like it a little bit longer, but I think for a heavy-duty guy, they would like that 58-inch one, which they have it, which is like the Excalibur. It is a massive pry bar. But for everything that I need it to do in automotive-related, 44 is definitely... King Tut. This thing is like a sword. This is like, you know, it is just, when I pull this thing out, stuff's getting seriously injured. Or I'm getting injured, one of the two. So, anyways, guys, I figured since the new promo flyer had the Mac pry bars in it, I would kind of talk about that and show you guys some of my pry bars and why I like the Mac pry bars and showcase them for you guys and tell you how I felt about them and why I think they are the best pry bars on the market, and you should definitely buy them if you don't have them. If you're unhappy with your Snap-ons, I would definitely talk to your dealer about trading them in. That's up to you. But anyways, guys, appreciate you. Remember, like, comment, share, subscribe, ring that bell. Remember, keep your hands dirty and your money clean. Thanks for watching.